Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. I hope you have had happy days. What day is it today? We're on Tuesday. I have finished a day of work and I thought I would sit down and have a little chat with you guys and talk you through some of my current favorites. I've been using quite a few kind of new things recently. Some things I've been using for like ages that are kind of like real staples, but there's a few things that I've introduced into my life that I want to share with you guys. Just for a quick disclaimer, everything that I show in this video is either something that I have been sent, something that I have bought myself, or I think there's a couple of things that were a Christmas present as well. Nothing is sponsored, it's simply just I want to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get on to the first thing. Let me grab it. So this one is for the foodies out there. For Christmas, we got given this amazing book, this recipe book, and it's by Ottolenghi, who is just amazing. All kind of Middle Eastern. A lot of his meals are based around vegetables and grains and beans and things like that. If you love cooking, if you love delicious plant-based foods, this is something for you for sure. It's called Flavor. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did this recipe, which I've conveniently just opened on. Sweet potato and cardamom and lime in a tomato sauce. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. They had this like basil drizzle that you put over the top, all the flavors. Oh, it was just delicious. So yeah, Ataxa and Ottolenghi, this is an absolute showstopper. I love it so much. Let's move on to the next one. Some of you might be a little bit surprised to see this one, I guess. It's not particularly sexy, let's say, but very important. It's a toothpaste. What this toothpaste is aiming to do is to protect and nourish the oral microbiome, which is basically the balance of bacteria, fungus, yeasts, all kinds of little microbes that are within our mouth. We know how important our gut microbiome is, and obviously our oral microbiome is all part of that. It's all connected. Nice to see a brand really kind of forward thinking about health from the perspective where, you know, it starts in our mouth. Yeah, 0 paraben, it's sodium lauryl sulfate free, and it has some specific proteins and enzymes which help good bacteria in our mouth. Tastes like a regular toothpaste. But yeah, I am really enjoying it, and I don't know whether it actually is having a benefit per se. I don't have the research, but I'm enjoying it. So the next thing is kind of moving into a little bit more beauty, kind of skincare-esque type of things. I recently did a little bit of work with the brand L'Occitane, the beauty company, and I did a Instagram live with them. If you're interested, I can link it below, all around gut health and ways that we can improve and support our gut health and our microbiome. And as a little thank you, they really kindly gifted me some products. And there's a couple that I just wanted to show you because I've been using them and loving them. The first thing is really fitting with the kind of season. I put it back in the box to show you kind of how it comes, but it's this really lovely hand cream. I've just been using it on, you know, after coming back from a walk when it's really chilly and like cold outside. I don't know about you or where you're living, but the weather in England, especially down south, has been bitterly cold. There's been areas of loads of snow. I always find that when I'm in a hot home and I go out in the cold, my skin does really suffer a bit, especially kind of around my knuckles. To have a really lovely, sorry, it's a little bit battered because I've been squeezing it to use it, but to have a lovely hand cream has been so nourishing and softening. Wish I could have you guys smell it. It almost smells like baby powder, like talcum powder. Very comforting. So the other thing which I wanted to share with you guys, for those of you who are interested in fragrance, fragrance is something which I have loved for years. I remember when I was younger, I would go up to London with my aunt, who is a perfume fanatic, and she kind of helped get me more interested in the actual craft and the science of perfume. And we would go around all of the niche fragrance boutiques, and God, we'd spend hours just looking at everything and just overpowering our noses to the point of just we couldn't take anymore. Absolutely love fragrance, that's what I'm kind of trying to say, and I have a real interest in fragrance. And I was really keen to try one of their fragrances with Pierre Hermé, I think I pronounced that right, Pierre Hermé. So he did a really lovely collection of, I think there's about 7 or 8 different fragrances. And this one just kind of spoke to me and I wanted to try it. It's called Blackcurrant and Rhubarb, and it comes in a really lovely bottle. which firstly from a design perspective is just gorgeous. It's kind of like this lovely marble top. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, and just really simple label. But it's always risky trying a perfume if you haven't smelt it properly. So I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? But it came and I absolutely love it. It's really quite unusual. It's very green, very slightly fruity, but not sweet. Masculine element to it as well. It kind of almost has a unisex vibe to it. It smells like you walk into a beautiful sort of florist, and there's lots of kind of springy, leafy smells. Oh, I don't know how to... Blackcurrant bud essence from Burgundy was selected for its rich, fruity depth, enveloped in fresh vegetal note, harmoniously complemented by the greenness of rhubarb notes. That probably says it better than I did. Do check those products out if you like the sound of them. I can highly recommend them. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one was a gift from my boyfriend. And again, it's very fitting with the season because we've had just absolutely freezing weather. It is a beanie hat. Now, I really love wearing hats in the winter. I find it keeps my ears warm. It just keeps me really snuggly, and I love being cozy. Specifically an orange hat. I just love orange, it makes me feel happy. And he found me a really great hat, like exactly what I wanted. A Nike beanie. I wear like a lot of black and grey and stuff, so it kind of goes with a lot. I wear it, I'll pop it on. Perfect for the winter. Quite thick material as well, and it has this extra kind of layer here. Really, really snuggly. Don't know if they have other colours. To be honest, I haven't actually checked because I just was really happy and excited that I had an orange hat. They probably do. But yeah, check it out. And I'll take this off now and save my hat hair from developing. Ooh, okay, we're good. The next thing is another skincare product, and this has become something which is a total staple in my skincare routine. It is this moisturizer by a company called Dr. Jart, and it's a Korean company, and their products have been developed with the help of a Korean dermatologist. They have a few different product lines that kind of specialize in certain areas or kind of skin complaints or concerns, if you like. And this one is particularly for kind of hydration. Obviously everyone is different, and it could be that some ingredients aren't suitable for you. But for me, this has been something which really has suited my skin. I do have quite sensitive skin, so I have to be quite careful with the products that I use. Basically come to the end of this now. It's very kind of gentle. It's a gel. I always find that gels are a lot more, I don't know, the way that they feel on my skin and absorb into my skin feels much better for me. It isn't sticky or kind of wet, it just absorbs into the skin quite quickly. Yeah, it just feels very soothing, very hydrating, and no complaints at all. So the final thing which I want to talk to you guys about is a protein powder, organic protein powder by the Organic Protein Company. By no means does everyone need to take a protein powder. In fact, I feel like they are overly hyped than they need to be. Protein powders are not essential. We don't all need to be taking it. It's more about convenience, not kind of like a meal replacement. It's just kind of to support your protein needs. I have been actually since this third lockdown we're in now, following a new program with my boyfriend, who is a personal trainer. We've been doing it together, and it's really intensive on the muscles and when we're in recovery and when we're supporting our body, when we're fueling ourselves to kind of go back stronger for the next one. It's really important to get enough protein in your diet. This is where this has come in really handy. So yeah, it is suitable for vegetarians. It's naturally gluten-free. There is literally just organic whey protein concentrate from organic milk, a little bit of coconut sugar, ground vanilla. Yeah, really simple. If I want it in a smoothie, sometimes I mix some into my porridge in the morning, just to make a little bit more of a balanced meal for me at breakfast time. Keep me fuller for longer, keep me more sustained. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed looking at my current favorites, things I'm using, things that I recommend. Know if you've tried any of them that I've shown you. Give me your feedback. I'd like to know if you have any other suggestions or things that are similar, which you can share with everyone as well in the comment section below. Please also remember to subscribe to my channel, as it really supports me. And if you have any suggestions of videos that you want me to produce, then again, please comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.